Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I am Detective Sergeant Frank DiDomizio, and I'm the Public Information Officer for the Yonkers Police Department. We're excited to announce a groundbreaking initiative that will enhance the capabilities and improve public safety in our community. Today, we are proud to introduce our Drone as a First Responder program, or DFR for short. This is a significant advancement in our ability to respond to emergencies and ensure the safety of both our community and our officers.
The response for a male with a gun.
Aware to rooftop, they're requesting Air 1.
Pre-flight checks complete.
Air 1 to the rooftop. The report of a male sitting on a wall playing with a gun.
England headquarters. Air 1 has eyes on that male. He's wearing a gray shirt, black pants. Appears to be a replica firearm with an orange tip.
Walk towards us. Keep your hands up.
Aware to rooftop, we're clear.
In relation to 115 South Broadway, we got a report that an elderly white female last seen wearing a hospital gown eloped from the dementia ward of the rehab.
I'm gonna switch to thermal. I have eyes on him.
Rooftop to aware. Coming in for a landing. Air 1 has landed.
This operation in partnership with Motorola Solutions, Flying Lion Inc., Westchester Drone Ops, and St. Joseph's Medical Center changes the game for public safety here in Yonkers. The core objective of this program is to bolster public safety by giving first responders as much information as possible before arriving on scene. Our drone, a DJI M300 series equipped with high-definition cameras and thermal imaging, will allow us to respond to emergencies like we never have before. For missing children and elderly, to stranded kayakers in the Hudson, we can drop devices from our friends at ResTube, to calls for assaults in progress. By immediately deploying a drone to the scene of the call, we can gain crucial awareness and assess the situation in real time so that we can dispatch necessary resources more efficiently. Though around for many years in other parts of the country, this technology has not been implemented in our area as a true drone as a first responder program until now. We have committed to a 60-day pilot program to assess the use of this technology in a northeast suburban environment, something that has not been done to this extent before. For this pilot program, we will be utilizing one drone that has a response area that reaches approximately 60% of our calls for service. As the name suggests, this drone will be responding to calls for service alongside and overhead our officers who are on the street. When we receive a priority call for service, the drone will launch from the roof of St. Joseph's Hospital and be jointly operated by a pilot on the roof that's there with the drone, as well as a pilot controlling it remotely here in our Aware Crime Control Center. The biggest advantage of a drone response in support of our officers on the street is the live video feed that will be sent to our officers in real time, displayed in their police vehicles and on their mobile devices. Now, officers know what to expect before they arrive, keeping both our officers and the public safer. We know that this new technology can raise questions. Public transparency is a fundamental value of our police department. That's why we'll be publishing our drone flight logs to our website to show our community how our drone is being used. At our website, which will be updated daily, the public will be able to see the date and time of flights, flight paths, duration, as well as the reason for the flight, and the call type that it went to. We believe that by providing a clear and transparent view of our operations, we can maintain our high level of trust with the community that we serve. Our goal with this pilot program is to show that this technology is here to assist our officers in their mission to better serve you, therefore making our community even safer, and to do so in a way that respects your privacy and rights. With that, it's my honor to introduce the mayor for the great city of Yonkers, Mayor Mike Spano.
Thank you, Frank. And let me start off by saying thank you to Frank for his office here that has been really hitting the ground and doing a real effective job in making this program come together. This is something that we've wanted to do for a while. Thank you to the Commissioner. Thank you to, obviously, to Motorola, our friends at Motorola that are participating with us, to Mike Spicer, who I can always count on, making his rooftop available for us. This is a good day. Think about this. Yonkers still remains to be the safest city of its size in all of New York. Safest big city, statistically. And we've been like that for a while. And we are probably still in the top 5 safest cities, despite what Albany does to us with their laws. But we're still the safest cities of our size in all of America. And that happens because, we have an effective police department, but we have men and women who care about our city, but we're also willing to put in the dollars. I see Councilman Moranti is here. We put in the dollars to do the things that we need to do to make the investments. We have a computer program that they are very invested in that looks at crime almost immediately in the city, and they look for trends, and they deal with those trends, and they make effective changes immediately. Same thing with our equipment, the same thing with our training. It's all about making sure that our police officers have what they need to do an effective job at policing in this community. And it's worked out really well for us. Like I said, the crime statistics are very low. And just compare us to anybody our size. But also look at the fact that there are very low complaints against our officers. So we're able to take care of both sides. And why? Because we're willing to make investments like this, to have this first responder, because that's what it is, be able to go to a scene probably more rapidly than any police car can get there. Now, I'd like to get a helicopter, but the PBA would like to get a helicopter too, but can't afford one. But we can afford this, and I think that we can do this in a way that would really revolutionize law enforcement here in Yonkers, and again will show we will lead the state in technology. I know New York City is doing this as well, but we'll lead the state in technology and we'll show them that there is a better way. And so I had notes, but I kind of diverted from my notes. Sorry, Lisa. I think that Air One will be a really effective tool that will be used to make our community safer. It will prove to save lives. I mean, you see that floating device. I mean, 4.5 miles of Hudson River on one side of us. If we get a call that somebody's distressed in the water in the Hudson, that drone will get there faster than our boat, and we'll be able to deploy a life-saving device to somebody who might be struggling in the Hudson River. So there are so many different uses here. I think that we haven't even discovered them all yet. But know that that this is something that we're excited about, something that we want we really want this to be a successful pilot, and we want to be able to take this and implement it in a way that other communities would want to emulate and be able to do this. That's been our MO here in Yonkers. We tend to lead the way, and we're proud of that. And law enforcement's one of those things, and we're going to continue to do that. So thank you, Commissioner, all of our men and women in blue. Thank you for all that you do, and let's keep up the good work. And Motorola, great job.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. With that, we're going to invite the Police Commissioner, Christopher Sapienza, up to say a couple words.
Good morning. Back when I was on patrol, when responding to a scene, officers had to rely on reports given to 911 operators by witnesses and victims. This requires many split-second decisions to be made with limited and sometimes inaccurate information. Many of these decisions have to be made after the officer is already in a dangerous or life-threatening situation. Despite those challenges, our officers here in Yonkers consistently prove they are the best at this. Today, we give them yet another tool to help them serve the people of the city. Policing is a difficult profession, but we gave our officers an advantage in public safety with the implementation of our Aware Room last year, an advantage that is only further amplified today with the addition of our first responder drone. I want to thank Mayor Spano and his administration, as well as the City Council, for continuing to be so incredibly supportive. They are consistently providing us with cutting-edge technology to ensure that our officers are the best trained and the best equipped, which has a direct correlation to our impressive crime statistics. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. This time we're going to invite the President and CEO of St. Joseph's Medical Center, Michael Spicer, to say a couple words.
Thank you and good morning. On behalf of St. Joseph's Medical Center, I'd like to congratulate Mayor Mike Spano, Commissioner Sapienza, the Yonkers Police Department, and Motorola for implementing the Drone as a First Responder program. It will truly be a tremendous asset, not only to the city, but to the community. St. Joseph's Medical Center has been serving the city from the same location in Southwest Yonkers since 1888. Throughout the years, we've always looked at the city of Yonkers as our partner. As the city expanded, we increased our programs and services. We are proud and thrilled to be a small part of this program that will contribute in keeping the city safe and healthy. Thank you for your continued support of our great medical center and the community that we all serve. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Spicer. So this will conclude the formal press conference this morning. All of us here will be available for questions, but we ask that you hold those because we're going to do a demo for you, and that demo might answer some of your questions before you get a chance to ask them.